So I'm going to show you how I made this Bluey and Bingo pumpkin. The most important part here is just making sure your sketch is as close to the character as possible. You can really take your time here because this is very important. You can see that I made the eyes a little bit too close together, so try not to make that mistake, but even if you do, it's still going to turn out really cute. And with this portion, you can really be messy because it's all gonna get painted over anyways. And you can see I'm using white artificial pumpkins. I tried this the night before with regular orange pumpkins, and then I realized like not only does the paint not stick to it as nicely, but if I'm gonna, put effort into making really cute pumpkins, I'm gonna try to use them again the next year. So here I am just cleaning up some of the extra pencil marks that I don't need. But like I said, it doesn't have to be super perfect, or even if you left the pencil marks, most of it is going to be painted over and it's going to get covered up. You just want to make sure that the parts of the eyes that are white, you do want to make sure that those are as clean as possible. And then when you go in with paint, there's not really a strategy for which paint to start with. I did want to get the white on first because you are going to put the black in the middle, so I felt like that would be the cleanest way to do it, but do whichever method is best for you. If you want to use the exact colors I used, I have them linked in the description below. But yeah, I just went to Hobby Lobby and picked up some acrylic paints and used the paintbrushes that we already had. I think you could probably get cleaner lines with nicer brushes, but just use what you have. And here I am going in with the blue. This is just the first coat. I think at the end there ended up being about 3 different coats. So, definitely plan for it. It's a little bit time consuming. Now to make this kind of muted yellow-brown color for Bluey's mouth, I just got the tiniest bit of black and mixed it with the same yellow that I used for the nose. And this gray blue color is the same blue color that I used around the mouth. So I'm using that as the highlight on Bluey's nose. So now I'm going in and sketching out Bingo. I did make sure that the eyes were pushed a little bit closer in. It's not there right now, but later I'll erase it and kind of make them a little bit closer. And if you notice that in Bingo's side profile, the nose goes down just slightly, so I tried to make it slope a little. It was a little bit more difficult to get Bingo's nose. So now I'm just going in with the orange and doing the first coat of paint on Bingo. You can see the eyes are a little bit closer in this shot. And for the nose, I just used a brown color, and you'll see the second or the bottom part of Bingo is colored in like a muted orange. To get that color, I just used the regular orange and then added a bunch of white paint to it and created that color. Now for the outline of Bingo, I used the brown color that is on the nose and mixed a little bit of white paint with it just to mute it. After each pumpkin had about 3 or 4 coats of paint, that's when I went in with the black liner around both of the eyes. You want to wait till the pumpkin's completely dry to do this, and definitely do it at the very end just because it's going to look nice and crisp. Now this is the completed pumpkin without their eyebrows and ears. So I went ahead and went with this route for the ears. I wanted these to be pumpkins that we could use next year potentially, and in order to do that, I needed the ears and eyebrows to be removable. So I considered doing clay ears, but then decided on to just see if I could use like costume ears. So here I am trying to cut them. I realized I can't cut them, so I just snapped them. And that worked. That was pretty easy. I just snapped it and then cut the fabric off. And you'll see now I'm just getting some Velcro and cutting them into small enough pieces so that way they'll fit on the bottom side of the ears. I also removed the plastic piece from the ears. I didn't feel like that was necessary. But yep, that's just put them right on top, a little bit forward on the pumpkin so that way you can see them. I don't want them in the back. I wanted them more forward. And now to get the eyebrows, I just got some cardboard and traced out the shape of eyebrows that I wanted, cut them out, and now I'm painting them. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get the same Velcro that I used for the ears and just cut a piece of that, put it on the back side once these eyebrows are dried. I did do 2 coats of paint on these eyebrows. And then just position them so that gives them a nice happy expression. And this is the final product. I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you have any questions at all, please leave me a comment and I will definitely reach back out to you.